So I'm here today to do a quick kind of review of a product that I actually got. Someone requested this review because they thought that I had bought this and wanted to know what I thought about it for a very specific purpose. So we'll get to that later. But what I want to review today is the Raymay multi-use A6 zip notebook cover. I think I got all of that. It's from JetPens. I think you can also get them on Amazon, but I got mine through JetPens. This cost, as of January 2015, about 20 bucks. So I ordered this and threw on a couple things of stickers so I could get free shipping for 25, and it worked out pretty well. So this is a A6 zippered notebook cover. It's available, at least as of right now, in black, kind of a neon orange, hot pink, and then like a neon sky blue kind of color. I got the black because I thought it would show dirt a little bit less, so I can't comment on how the other covers show dirt or not. But so it has, they all have silver zippers, so it has kind of these cylindrical zipper pulls that are very sturdy and not too obnoxious. I was afraid because they were so dangly they'd be obnoxious, but they're not. So there's one zipper that goes all the way around, and then a front zipper for a little tiny pocket. This pocket is like really small. I just have a little card in there. It's not, I think on the pictures on the website they show a pen in there, but as far as I can tell, there's no way with what I have in here that I'd be able to fit a pen in there. So it comes with this notebook, this little A6 notebook, Raymay. It's got, does it say how many sheets? This is an 80-page notebook. It's actually a surprisingly decent quality notebook. Let me see if I can focus on that. It might be too bright. You'll have to trust me then. It does have a stitched binding on it. Oh, there we go. Maybe if I kind of shade it, you can see that it's a stitched binding, and the pages are kind of a strange line grid. You can see that the lines are pretty dark, and then there's kind of those faint vertical grid lines. If I can get it to focus. Maybe, might be too close. Come on. Oh well, oh well. And then there's space at the top to put the date. I haven't actually used this notebook yet. I'll talk about this notebook maybe in a future review, but I did not buy this cover for this notebook, so this has kind of just been off to the side. So what did I buy this cover for? Well, I bought it as hopefully something that I could use my Hobonichi with, right? This is A6, the Hobonichi's A6. I was like, I'd really like a zippered cover so I can kind of put it in my purse and not have to worry about anything falling out. But the zippered covers that are available through Hobonichi are like, I don't know, like $50, $60 plus then shipping from Japan, and I just didn't want to spend that kind of money and time on this. So I had my eye on one of these. I figured, what the heck, I'd give it a try. I had actually read a review on JetPens from someone else who said that they used it for their Hobonichi, so that's what made me finally do it. So if I unzip and take out my pen, you can see, oh, and this is just a list of spices that I need. I'll get that out of there. So this is my Hobonichi right in here. So it has this cover, and I would take the Hobonichi out, but it's kind of tough to get it in, so I don't want to take it out. But it has flaps on both sides. So there's a flap on the back and a flap on the front. To get it into both of these flaps is kind of tough. It took some very careful, patient maneuvering. So I'd say if you're not willing to be careful and patient, only put it into maybe like the back flap. Otherwise, you'll probably crease your cover trying to get it into here, which might bother some people. It wouldn't bother me if I had done that, but I was able to very carefully kind of bend it and get it snuck into both. So the back is just completely plain. There's no pockets. It's just the flap. And then the front has, the flap, and then it has, let me get this stuff out of here. And then it has this kind of diagonally cut pocket, one horizontal pocket, and then another horizontal pocket. Oh, let me get my little bookmark out here too. And so these pockets go, this one goes all the way down to the bottom. This one goes all the way down to the bottom as well, and I would believe the top one does as well, but I don't want to stick my hand all the way in there. They're pretty narrow, so I've been using them to put, just my little Martha Stewart dewdrop things that I've been using. Otherwise, like, they're not really meant to hold a lot of stuff. Like, I have a couple pages of stickers that I think will just barely fit into the pockets, but I'm afraid of ripping stickers off the sheets by doing that. By the way, these are also from Jet Pens, these super cute little animal stickers. Oh, adorable. So I've just been using the stickers to mark my month, and that's it. So that's it. It fits. Oh, so then pens, right? The issue of pens. I like to carry a pen with my notebook. So you can see there's kind of the space over here between the edge of the notebook and the zipper. And I'm not sure how this would change if you only had the notebook in one pocket. I can only comment on having the notebook in both the front and the back flaps. So there's this little space here between where it's zippered closed and where the edge of the notebook is. So if you put like a Lamy Safari in there, it kind of will fit. But you have to make sure that the clip is turned this way, right? Your clip can't be facing out, it has to be turned to the side. And then you can just kind of, it takes a little wiggling, but you can zip the notebook cover up over the Safari, and it's not like it's going to stretch it to the point of breaking. The Safari, though, is a little bit of a tight fit, and I find more of a problem unzipping than zipping. With, like, my vanishing point, again, as long as I have the clip turned to the side, like that, this one zips up with no problem at all. Plenty of room. Let's see, I have a few other pens here that I figured were worth showing. Like a Kaweco All Sport, or, you know, if you have a plastic sport, that fits in there. Let's see. I have a clip on mine, so it caught a little bit on the clip, but otherwise, I think if you don't have a clip, oh, come on, then you should be okay, I think, because it's really, oh, now I've done it. Because it's really just catching on the lip of the clip there. So I don't use this with this thing anyway, I carry it in my pocket, so that's why I didn't bother taking the clip off. Or if you have something like a Pilot Juice, I think this is of a similar kind of size and everything to a Zebra Sarasa, I think it is. That will fit in here, again, no problem whatsoever. And then the last pen I have is this, oh, what are you? This Uniball, I think it's a Uniball Jetstream. It's the one that comes with the Hobonichi if you get the Japanese version. If I put that in there, again, that will zip up with absolutely no problem at all. So for me, I'm probably going to stick to my vanishing point because the Safari is just a little bit too tight for me to be comfortable with. Okay, so let's talk about some pros and cons of this thing. So some pros. It's cheaper. Like I said, it is cheaper than the Hobonichi covers to start with. And then there's the issue of if you're in the US, it comes, you know, if you order it from Jet Pens, it ships from here in the US. And so it's cheaper and it's faster. So that's really nice. It's compact. It's actually, I think, smaller than the Hobonichi zip covers are because they have the added pen loop in there. So if I have my, like, kind of my pink Hobonichi cover. So this guy is actually pretty much the exact same size as that cover minus the pen loops. So it's a really nice small size. It's easy for me to hold in one hand. So I like that. I like that there's multiple color options. You know, I said I got the black because I wanted it to not show dirt. But you know, there is pink and blue and orange if you want something a little bit brighter, which is nice because like the Hobonichi covers don't have much. You know, it's like you have one or two options for the zip covers and some of them have weird funky stuff on them. So this has, I feel like, more options than the Hobonichi covers do. The fabric itself, it's kind of this like glossy nylon kind of fabric, which feels really sturdy. Like I'm not at all, especially for this price point, I'm not at all worried about just chucking this in my purse or my bag or, you know, whatever. I'm not afraid of leaving it out around my apartment now that I have cats. You know, I'm not afraid that they're gonna get into it or anything because it seems tough and it's, again, if it gets wrecked, it was pretty cheap anyway. The zipper, I've not actually, you know, you saw it snag on the pen, but otherwise I've not had the zipper have any problems. It's pretty smooth and nice. And that gets into a con though. Okay, so the zipper, you can kind of see, seems to disappear into the spine there. And it actually does. So if you, unfortunately it's hard to show you this because you can't feel it, but you can feel along the spine, the zipper continues to about here. So this is where the end of the bottom part of the zipper is and the end of the top part of the zipper is. So there's just this little divot here, or kind of like there's no zipper, but otherwise the zipper seems to run almost along the spine. So you can kind of open it, you know, it's not like it stops right there. It kind of will settle in and open to the spine. So it's both a pro and a con. It doesn't actually bother me that it's along the spine, but that little divot is kind of obnoxious, and maybe if you're holding it a lot and feeling that, that might bother you. And then the only other con that I can come up with, well, this is partly a con, but this front pocket doesn't really hold much. But I think that's because the Hobonichi is thicker than the notebook it comes with, right? The notebook that it comes with, like, oh, grab that without knocking everything else over. If I open this guy up and compare the notebook that it comes with to the thickness of the Hobonichi, right? Here you can see, here you can see this is the notebook that it comes with, and this is the Hobonichi. So they are, like, this is quite a bit thicker. So if you only had this and then maybe, you know, a second one or a field notes or something in the front here, I think you definitely could fit maybe a pen in this outside pocket, but at least for how I'm using it, the outside pocket's relatively useless. So, but that's okay, I didn't need it. Like I said, I don't carry around a lot. And then the only other, so the other con is that not all pens will fit nicely, as I was showing. Again, that might make a difference to you or not, depending on whether you want to carry a pen with your notebook or what kind of pen you use. Another thing worth mentioning, and this isn't a con for me, but it might be for other people. So in my other video about the Hobonichi, I said that I wasn't using it as a scrapbook, right? I'm just using it as a pretty plain kind of, you know, daily planner to record what needs to get done every day, right? And I'm putting a few stickers in, but pretty much like I'm not pasting a bunch of stuff in. So I don't anticipate that the thickness of my notebook is going to change significantly over the course of the year. Which is good, because this basically is kind of, it's not at capacity with Hobonichi. Like, I think it could expand a little bit, because there is a little bit of squish to the zipper, so it could expand just a little bit, but not much. You know, probably not more than, you know, 2 or 3 millimeters. So if you're the kind of person who wants to put a bunch of junk in, well, not junk, a bunch of stuff in your Hobonichi, or if you want to carry a bunch of stuff with you, you know, a lot of stickers and stuff, this is not the thing for you. You know, you can hold a few little things in those pockets like I showed you, and you can maybe, you know, if you want to stick some stickers and stuff in your book, that's great. But this is not going to be for those people whose Hobonichi is like triple in thickness over the course of a year. For that, I'd recommend that you stick with probably one of these kind of Hobonichi covers with a butterfly closure, because these, you know, can get as big as you want, and as long as the pen loops can overlap, then, you know, that's fine. Because even the zip Hobonichi covers will only expand so far. So that's it. Oh, also this doesn't have bookmarks. So I've just been using little bits and bobs. This is a kind of little gift tag that one of my friends made me. And I also got a cute little gift card that I've been using as a bookmark. So, you know, you don't have those included bookmarks anymore. But on the plus side, like with the Hobonichi zip covers, I thought it was strange that the bookmarks are longer than the book, because to me, that seems like it's just begging for the bookmarks to get caught up in the zipper. So for me, it's fine that there's no bookmarks in there, but again, it might bother other people. So long story short, it will fit a Hobonichi. Whether you can get the Hobonichi into both the front and the back flaps requires patience. If you're not patient, I suggest don't try it, but if you are willing to kind of be patient, take a few deep breaths, do it calmly, it will. It's not for people who are going to expand their Hobonichi hugely. You know, it's for people who are going to be basically mostly writing and maybe a few stickers or a photo every, you know, month or so. Otherwise, this cover seems really great. I can't speak to the long-term durability because I just got it on Monday, I believe, but I have been using it for a full week and it still looks brand new. So yeah, I will link where you can buy this from JetPens down below. Not an affiliate link or anything. I just am a happy customer and I want you to be able to buy this too if you want it. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried this, or if maybe you found another A6 kind of cover that's a little bit off the beaten path that fits a Hobonichi, because I get bored easily and I'm sure this is not the only time I'll want to switch out my cover. So yeah, that's it for me. Have a great rest of your day and I'll see you guys later. Bye.